Samuel Rogers. Just got here a little bit.
And we want a copy of this.
Well, it'll cost you.
Just like his dad. Okay, put it on my bill.
I've never seen a picture of him either.
Kelsey's birthday.
Really?
Oh, is this picture Madam? Oh, I thought that she had taken it.
Got the mail?
Hi, Lucky.
Hey.
Got the mail.
All right.
The mailman's here. Buttercup got her package she's been waiting for. It's cost her $12. We'll see what's in there.
All right.
$12.
Oh, yeah.
How many luggage slips did we each get? Well, you gotta fill these out too.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, we got work to do, David.
Work to do.
We got work to do.
Yeah, I'll let New Lay handle everything.
That way you know it'll be done right.
Well, if it's not done right, there ain't no way to blame her.
Occupation,
Yeah, I'm smarter than the average bear.
everything for an occupation.
Where's
Should I
Bob?
put down?
Retired.
I don't know.
They
I
want
would
to
put down none of your goddamn business what my
No,
occupation
Cindy
is.
and,
Cindy went with Charlene. Bob must be laying down, huh?
Why do they want to know that?
Doesn't make any
did you get that
difference.
thing out of
I put down, I put down Hooker.
Did you get that thing out of Bob's ear?
Yeah.
But the thing is
Did you
we-
really?
Oh, well, as soon as I got my leather image, you know, something to grab onto.
I mean, it's
He
like,
got
what
it
are you
out.
gonna do,
He got
Ron?
till he just stuck it in, got hold of it, pulled it right out.
What are they gonna do, go through and, oh, okay. Oh,
They run it around.
That's just what we know.
Again, I saw the pictures in the reunion.
Okay, you want a regular one? You want a regular, right?
That's right. I was almost sick of that.
Hey. Well, you don't have to get too close. Well, there's Chandler and Courtney and Kelsey. What are you girls doing?
I'm just playing. Mommy!
Just playing.
Want to see me do a cartwheel?
Sure. Well, that's pretty good.
Mommy! They won't play with me. You can play with me.
Why, Jordan?
No, I want to play. You make them play with me because I'm bored. I want to play with somebody. Oh, I play with Chandler. Chandler, stay out of the sand and get dirty. And Auntie don't want to. You want to play with me? Mommy, I can't go in the sand.
Aw. What are you riding on, Chandler, huh? What are you riding on? My goodness, look at you. Whoa. You know how to ride that, don't you? Sure.
Hey, we're gonna play all week tonight.
There's Rod.
Whoever's in Stevens Point and not here, we wish you were here.
See it slide across?
Oh, yeah. Hey, that white feature's pretty neat. This is a nice camera.
Strobe on it. There's all kinds of it.
What on it?
Strobe.
Strobe light.
Where you kind of...
Has that got a good price on the film?
Oh, yeah.
Holy Christ,
There you go,
there's
here.
a lot of age sitting at that table.
Live and learn.
Jeez, Christy, maybe this would be a good plan to make liver dumplings. Have you made it?
You love me?
Oh.
Sounds like work.
Is it there in a box called Hamburger Helper, Liver Helper?
Does that mean we're gonna have liver dumplings when we come back from the boat?
No.
That just means I've got the recipe on tape.
We have.
Okay.
Someday it's gonna be for
Ron's
sale.
waiting in the corner.
That's right.
Keep it.
Christy, I don't know how many of your cousins.
I was just,
Yeah,
you and Kurt,
Yeah.
okay?
You and Kurt, and you guys will share it anyway.
Mark? All right, so someday I'm actually gonna need
Mark
to
and
use
Bruce.
it and I'll invite you over.
Bill and Dan.
People eat them that time we
Judy.
All the boys, Judy.
Well, Gary's kids
Yeah.
do.
Well, neither one of my kids do.
Well, I'll be ready anytime you
Hi.
Hi.
Put it up with David.
Hi.
He's smiling.
What a little sweetie.
Look at this.
22 years. Who does she look like?
Oh yeah. Who does she look like?
Look at that hair in those eyes.
You skipped the liver dumpling dinner?
Here we are, getting ready to go.
used them before too.
Didn't recognize you guys.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I really did not recognize you.
More than one occasion too.
The whole week.
More than
Yeah,
one
you don't have to make your own bed,
They're good all over the
your own
country.
meals. You've grown up with us.
Here, can you read that?
You don't recognize me.
What bartenders?
Seattle Police, retired.
There, you can read that.
Why don't you get your kids to move out of town?
Now we have some little.
Well, one did. She's too close. She's stuck in bed all the time.
Didn't you,
Brand
did you
new
know
one.
what I have to do?
That's not even one moved out and three came back.
Funny how it went that way, isn't it?
Still getting ready.
We're gonna look like those two more restless.
We got Outlandish mail we gotta deliver to breakfast.
Okay.
So that's in the bag.
All lined up on the ship.
After our cruise.
You know how they have those picture things, you know? That's what they should do on these cruise lines as you're getting off. Let you stand in front of like the fat lady at the circus.
All right, who's riding in what truck? Who's riding in what truck?
They're all padded.
Oh, is there a smoking truck and a non-smoking?
I love that hot water.
Whoa!
Tell them.
Oh, such a big girl.
Christy's work number.
Big smile now.
Yes, he likes it up there. We were walking.
Camera's underneath in a.
We were walking through the South Center Mall the other day, we were down there shopping. And they had some balloons hanging from the ceiling, a big balloon display. Here she is on my shoulder screaming at the top of her voice. Some woman ahead of us is plugging her ears looking. Here's Chano just screaming.
Enjoy it. Uncle Bob, have fun. I'll see you on Sunday night. Oh, you guys are gonna have a blast. Yeah.
No, that's the problem.
There we are, Rip's ready to go.
Go.
Oh,
Right on time here.
here comes Sandy. The other truck to head up north with. Everybody's got big diesel trucks out here.
He got his bag in the plastic bag.
Well, good. We'll have to ask him if he's got any extra bags here. Bye-bye, Renee. See you later.
Are you? Well, you've got a lot of stuff.
Here's our crew.
It was just a drill.
They got the truck all loaded,
Drill.
and they practiced, and it went pretty good, so now they're unloading it and putting it in plastic bags.
First time was just a drill, right?
Loading drill. How's that? Now we're gonna go the real McCoy. The real McCoy stuff,
Hey, little brother.
Hey, big sister. When you get the bag,
Look at there. They're putting everything in plastic bags. There's a possibility in Seattle it might rain.
Right now? Way.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't rain as hard as it does
Now let's
down in
completely
down in
unload it.
Florida.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're just
Yeah, they had a flood there.
Slide it right over.
We've got luggage.
Yes, don't get run over out there now.
Coming from the restaurant. Weller's Family Restaurant.
Ready? Yes, sir. It's unlocked. Okay.
Good seeing you again. South Dakota, it's good to saw you last. Cindy was having Christmas stuff. Cindy.
Let's see, and Andy's truck is way over there. He said he parked over there because it's dirty.
We saw you in Las Vegas at the wedding.
That wasn't 3 years ago. That was 2 years ago, South Dakota. And Amanda was just a baby. She just turned one.
Don't you want to get on the camera?
Bye,
No, thanks. Next time.
Bye.
We should have got one. Andy can't come home. That's the kind of sweatshirt I wanted from Alaska.
Okay. Can't you buy that one from her?
I'll see if I can't find one, then I'll talk to her.
What's that weight on?
Yeah, well, I need that.
Yeah.
Wave to the camera. All right.
Have a good trip, guy.
Okay, we will.
I'm glad I'm not going.
Glad you found us.
There it is, Deb. That's the one we were waiting for. Rip, what do you got in that black bag? Beer. Beer.
Get the last picture of Hales. He went that way. We'll see you in a week, Bob.
Sorry. You alright? I apologize.
Oh. Long trip. Where's your life jacket?
It's right here.
Get ready.
What the hell are you? Captain?
Do you know anybody that's been in the Coast Guard that can fasten it?
Captain Dave.
Let's see, where's Ripper's room? Right down here.
What?
Hey!
Hey, I got my life jacket on, buddy.
How do you put it on?
Well, hell,
I'll watch you.
let's see here. There's the way he goes like this. Alright.
Good one.
Under the Lion Gate Bridge into the beautiful waters of British Columbia. Tomorrow evening at about 11 p.m. we will disembark the Canadian pilots at Triple Island. And then the great land of Alaska is waiting.
Here's Ron and Linda's. Nobody there. 5:58. Go down the hall. There's Roger and Char.
Hi there.
5:56.
You don't get real television if they ship activities. Ship that.
Here's Sandra and Jerry's. 5:54. There's Rippin'. They're drinking a goddamn blue.
We're gonna go get them.
Rod Short's there's an introduction.
You study that ad, Dee Dee, so we know what to do tonight.
Go read it. Go read
I'm gonna follow you.
Give all
Wonder why the ship's not leaving till 8.
Daily program.
You gave it to the guy.
5:52. There's Sandy and Carol. Okay.
Hello.
And 5:50. Cindy and Bob. There's Bob reading it, studying it
Got
up.
them all already, huh? And that's what your nativity set. It does. It really does.
There's the casino.
They're neat, aren't they?
Roger right behind her. What? Party? Well, let's go. Lifestyle of the rich and famous. Looks like Bill Gates.
Ketchikan or Vancouver, British Columbia. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, as the music begins, please find your way to one of these ports of call and start walking around. There are prizes to be given today. There are prizes. Please join us. Gentlemen, let the music begin. Do the cakewalk. Everybody in the right direction. That port that he says, that group will have to leave. Don't go far because we're sailing. Okay, Rip. But you're going to have to leave your port and go sit down. Sir, pick a card, any card. I've never met you before, have I? All right, here you go. Who has to go first?
Skagway.
Skagway. Skagway. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. All right, everybody keep on moving. Find a board, ladies and gentlemen. We still have Ketchikan. We have Grove and Vancouver.
Oh, it's moving right now. Have the girl on the same stuff. They're fine. Oh, no, it doesn't.
There goes one out now. We're on the top deck. And is it a long way down, Bob?
Yeah, pretty far. It's pretty far if you just jump over the edge into the lifeboat.
Now, looking over there, big skyscrapers. Now, is that then? What's that?
No. I don't know.
Okay.
You gotta have a big bridge going across somewhere.
I don't know.
Maybe there's a big bay or something.
Roger, I'm not back down.
I'm going with you.
I'm changing my shoes.
Did you find your ripples yet?
No, we haven't.
Where now?
I knocked on his room, he ain't there.
We're just waiting
But look at the bed here.
for a video of somebody.
All made up. Ready for bed with a little piece of chocolate on the pillow.
David, you are funny.
That's pretty cool. Just
Your
remember.
timing is
Is your bed ready too?
Just remember now, before you go to bed, remove the chocolate.
Oh, okay. What time you're coming?
Are you waiting for us or waiting for the elevator?
We're waiting for the old guys.
That would probably be me.
good.
Where are we going? Back up to the
You warm enough, Jerry? Holy Christ, wait a second.
I don't want to come inside and sit there. That is a fishbowl out there.
Yeah.
There's a boat coming and
Boy, you guys look cold over there.
It's cold over here, Dave. Windy.
This is Alaska.
Yeah.
We're doing the other side. Looking forward. Snow on them mountains over there. 5 laps around here is 1 mile.
Does it say southeastern though?
No, named 2 national parks. Denali is one of the national parks.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
You got all the right answers now, Dee Dee?
The Russian influence still shows
Close.
itself via several places in Sitka. Name 3. Places.
Got the wind cut on now. Let's see if it helps.
Sydney?
My finger, I put
Yeah, I
What we
My
did
finger,
before
my
is we
finger.
all worked together and we put a different individual's name on it. You know? Yeah, I think.
Nice boat.
It might be the only wildlife. I think it's
Go stand right, David, so I can get this picture too. Come on.
Short ones up front. Waiting for Cindy. I mean, we can't just take off now.
Where'd she go? Did she go to get Jackie?
It's nicer in here.
Very much.
Bingo.
We could call her. Maybe she went to the room.
I'll see you up on the sun deck.
Should we call her?
Is the sun up there?
Did you tell her? Wow.
You need a B? Can't give you a B yet, but I can give you an O68. In the I column, I, 18. I, 18.
What are you going to do? That's Sandra.
In my room.
No.
Nice flower.
Oh, maybe this one. Should I
Yeah.
take this one?
Drop that one in 562.
Up. They all went up the Sunday. I punched the elevator, but they
Hey, are your feet cold, Debbie?
There's the map. Chow line.
I'm going to go upstairs and start to get all this.
There's the bar.
Are we eating now?
Or we can
in there getting chow.
Hey, Rupert! Parting of the seas. Huh?
Just open the roof a little
What
bit
do you
here.
got there?
Tacos and a Miller.
Tacos and a Miller.
That's right, it's new.
Ron's got 2 tacos and a Miller.
Did you look down there?
There you go. Okay. Green it up. All right. Just have to close that line.
There it is.
I don't know. I don't know.
There she is.
Pour in your melted chocolate.
And there's the lady there.
Isn't it?
Way down that low.
Way down that low. It's probably kept cold from that icy water.
I crawled right in there.
Uh-oh.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
I got pushed.
Oh, that's not true. Will you get it?
Right.
Looking at it, but no, I don't think that's how they came from
Okay.
Take a picture of it.
Houseboat on the bar.
This doesn't get really cold here in the winter. Should be up shortly.
What's she doing, taking a nap?
I didn't ask her. But she was 2 minutes. I can't see to take a picture anyway. Did you win, Sandra? Yes. Oh, no, I didn't go. One went that away.
What's up?
That's right. See that little red barn over there?
Oh, there's the camera.
here, we don't know where.
No.
Yeah, this is the camp. Okay. Is that where you were stationed, David? Wait, what?
Never been here before in my life.
Did you have to come up here?
Nope.
Here we're turning.
Never got to see anything up there?
Gold mine, man.
Big minister.
Reached back there and grabbed her, started pulling up there, and I thought, well, Cindy was standing there, I hope she's still with us.
I see. We have a bunch of. Did you see that little red ball? See that little red ball on the blue thing? Just pick their ball and they'll shoot it. When they get in so close, they'll shoot it over the back of the head. They shoot it over to that skinny little rope, and that is hooked. He was having Father's Day with the boys. That's right. Yeah, I forgot to say Father's Day too. That's right. You should leave me for a where the Red Dog Saloon is now. I think I heard they moved it again. Linda will know.
I'm sure they got it close to the money now.
Oh, Linda's the one that's up here?
Just had her house.
Was she?
Next summer.
He's got that rope in his hand now.
Here we are looking out of the window now. Everybody's filling the hallway to go off the boat and we're not even to the dock yet. Juneau, Alaska. There.
It's Minnesota has 10,000. Yeah.
Well, but that's not right.
That's one of the bumper stickers that they made after what's his name won the Jesse
Ventura.
Yeah.
Ventura. The wrestler.
Well, from what I've seen, looks pretty good.
Camera wasn't working, and then we got it to work. So now I'm just walking back to get some pictures. Juneau Glacier. Big chunks of ice out in the lake. River coming down. There they are, waiting for me to come back.
Been up there once, and they were humpbacks, and there must have been 15 to 20 of them.
Find them.
And we're in a little 40-footer, you know.
Something for a backdrop, or
like, don't get too close. Don't do anything drastic now. Temps go over there, jobber pad, and high tide here comes right to Tampa. I was wondering. The tides are a lot higher at certain times. More storms. That's what shut down the mountain. Started, there was 15, 20 of us fishing on this bridge. The Despair started at one end, and we kept dropping salmons on the way as we were leaving. Might be carriers and bartenders. I don't know about truck driver, how it's going to be here. Some truckers,
yeah. Can you open it?
That's ours. And there's Juneau across the water.
Safe to drive during periods like tires or a person like the up and down side of the water drive. They can still use want to lose their parking spot.
Because there are other ships that I was reading in that literature that whole.
You can use studded tires here, right? I was thinking. Yep. I got 10 studded tires. 8 studded tires and 2 regular. I
are, Dave.
Yep.
I don't know.
There's
Maybe
the
we'll
boat.
see.
Oak Saloon, and who's standing over there? Why, it looks like Roger and Rip.
No,
You never saw them,
we
huh?
walked all the way down to the end.
Because they went by us. Did they go to that Red Dog Saloon?
Rip and I are waiting for it to come down to go for a ride.
Good, then we'll have to have a full one.
I heard there's a bar up there.
Yeah.
The girls are waiting out there.
It is the Gastineau Channel. Gastineau Channel here at the south end is the deepest of the channel, 160 feet deep, created by nature. Also, facing opposite from the Gastineau Channel, looking towards Mount Roberts, you can see the Alaska Juneau Mine ruins, which was constructed over a century ago. This is our photograph of what the Alaska Juneau Mines had once looked like 60 years ago. 1939. Right here. Alaska Juneau Mines mined out large quantities of gold, a little bit of silver, also some lead and zinc. Also, it had it shut down in the 1940s due to the World War II efforts. Soon after World War II was over with, the economy here was not stable to reopen the Alaska Juneau Mines. Also, facing more forward and in front of us, beyond the Gastineau Channel, is Douglas Island. Douglas Island is 15.2 miles long and 5 miles wide. As you can see, there's a residential and community area right in front of us off of Douglas Island. That is production in 1981. That was only the second bridge. The first one was constructed in 1935. Also, before the bridges was a couple of ferry boats that would commute between Douglas Island and Juneau in the late 1800s to the early 1900s. Also, facing towards downtown Juneau, the next mountain over from Mount Roberts is Mount Juneau. The mainland area behind Mount Juneau is Lemon Creek area, as well as the Mendenhall Valley area, which is also part of the city of Juneau. Mendenhall designated exits. Frank is our host tonight. If you have any questions, please, attention everyone, for the safety of yourselves and others, do not cross over our yellow rope areas to take pictures and photographs.
Services in all matters directly affected by law or public institutions. I personally believe that conservation of fish means the abolishment of traps. On account of my present view.
Jerry's up.
We don't want to take that nature trail.
Ooh, floor squeaks too.
We're up in the clouds. How far to go down there, Jerry?
Here, I'll sit.
Do what?
Thank you.
Must be one of those buses as ours,
My
huh?
poncho.
No, we get on the train.
Oh, right down here?
Yeah.
I guess. Whatever.
There's our train.
Flash didn't go off.
Found him.
She saw me.
Oh, I always wanted to be on the Lake Fraser.
What do you like to put? Rod?
Did he go up further? Is he motioning for us to come up there?
He's checking. Here.
He's pointing.
He's pointing. Next one.
I thought Carolyn and Sandy were coming up. All right, we'll take that one then. We should have asked you.
Bob asked.
What did she say? She said you get to the top and then you switch sides.
So you get to see it both one way or the other.
Follow.
What did he say? Right side, left side, middle?
He said you change seats.
Go ahead and do that. We're there.
Which side do you want?
No, come on back here.
I just hope they don't have any dessert on here today.
Where'd they get this
Well,
out
I'm
for?
sure the conductor will come through here.
Which is the engine, the green.
The yellow and green. That's it now.
How did you do on your quiz, Sandra?
You know, I didn't go over there. Roger said that they,
It's not a game.
he went.
Three folks don't tell them.
Your name wasn't there.
My name wasn't there, but he said we had more right than they did.
Well, here we go. Whistles always indicates that we're on our way and that have everyone clear the tracks if we're coming through. Well, as we get going, I want to chat about a few safety announcements that we have today. Well, the first is, this is a kind of important safety announcement. If you look up above your head, following the ceiling, along the ceiling, Here's a few general announcements as we get out of town as well. There is a restroom on each and every parlor car. There's also a 5-gallon jug of water. You'll notice a big blue button on the top of that gallon jug of water, so just press down that with the cups provided. If you don't see it in the front of your parlor car, it might be in the bathroom due to space restrictions, so feel free to have some. Well, I'm in the first car behind the engine. We have 12 party cars today, and I'll be pointing out some objects from the first car on back, so if you're in one of the last cars, you have some extra chances to get your camera ready. We're passing by right now through Skagway Summer Housing. See how the blue tarp system, very inventive with those tarps. Well, summer housing is quite tight here in Skagway. There's a lot of winter housing, but summer housing, it can be quite tight. If you have a tent that you decide to put up in that lot to really live the rustic Alaskan lifestyle, you have to pay over $200 a month to put your tent up there. Wow. So the Alaska lifestyle comes for a price up here in Skagway. He was credited as being the town hero and savior for putting the end in a popular spot to drop off all these people that head off into the Klondike. Well, that Klondike gold rush started innocently enough, way back in August of 1896. Well, 3 surveyors cleaning up after a hearty meal of caribou they had just shot and killed, or cleaning up their pans down on Bonanza Creek. It's a tributary of the Yukon River, glacially fed river. It makes it extremely cold, but also the fact that it has the glacial silt. It's actually minerals and rocks that have been many a tired hiker will stay in that caboose.
They'll get it on the way back.
But this is the Denver Glacier Bridge. Some of the hills you see just outside there, that's actually the mountains of Canada. So it's amazing how big a boundary the United States has here. And we'll be going to Canada later on today as well. You can peer down to Skagway the town, or look over your left-hand shoulder and see the Denver Glacier Bridge, just 1 mile how high we travel. Construction. Remember, the railroad was started in 1898, over 100 years ago. They only had crude hand tools, shovels, wheelbarrows, and their favorite tool of choice, blasting powder. We had over 450 tons of black blasting powder. The train started construction before dynamite was invented, or nitroglycerin was invented as that key element in dynamite. So they had to use a very, at times, unstable black blasting powder. But looking down, you'll see more of the Skagway River. It gets a lot more white water as we cruise up in elevation here, and pretty soon we'll be coming up to water section of the swirling rapids and whitewater. This river is class 6 on the river parlance, unnavigable. No one ever tries to go down this river because they would not be able to successfully raft down it.
They might get down it, but they wouldn't go out.
More than the entire population of the state of Alaska. So they built that incinerator. Now they don't have quite the strain on the landfill they used to. We'll look across on the Klondike Highway, you'll see a blue roof building. Well, that's Skagway's new International House of Pancakes on the left-hand side there. Just joking, that's actually the U.S. Customs building.
Anyways, she's gonna be quiet for a minute.
Well, Buchanan was a wealthy coal baron who would sponsor adventure trips to young boys and a few hardy young girls back in the 1930s. He would pay about 1/3 their cost to come up to Alaska. They did quite a bit of journey by train and in the rails. So he would sponsor their trips.
I say we're gonna get rain.
Well, you notice all the buses and some mobile homes across the canyon. Well, they are actually all taking pictures of us. We're part of their summer videos. That's because they're taking a picture of the train as it goes over Pitchfork Falls. Pitchfork Falls is on the right-hand side, but we unfortunately don't get a great look at this falls. That's due to
Okay.
just another We'll start looking up to your left, up above the canyon. There'll be a few openings in the first one, but there's two more that will get a good view. You might even see the train go through that wooden trestle and through the first of two tunnels. So there's three openings altogether where you'll get a good chance to take a picture, so be ready. That's up on the far left side across the canyon, the Highline section. Well, the first car is just passing through the last of those three openings. And look, all the trains actually taking pictures of us as well as we go down. The lower section where they just travel. That's mile 14 on your rail maps. It's another great spot to view the train as it goes over another bridge over the Skagway River. It makes a huge bend to the left. You'll see the tracks will be traveling back up to the Highline section. So the first cars are coming up to Glacier Station and up and over the bridge. Glacier Station is also a popular spot. The train drops off some hikers and they hike up the Lawton Glacier, a few miles up the trail. Berries, boneberry, tons of berries, and where there's berries, there's bears.
It's spawning caribou.
Average grade. The other part is 2.7. That was across the canyon that we just came up. That was the average grade over there. Well, the Highline section, this whole area was actually constructed during the winter time. As you can imagine, the winds whipping up and around the canyon there. Many men were suspended by ropes over 1,000 feet dangling on these cliffs to blast out the roadbed, to lay down the rails. Remember, they just had those simple crude hand tools, and another favorite one, the black powder, blasting powder. Well, they used a method called double jacking. One man would hold what looked like a tall spike in his hands, while another man would hammer down on it. They would rotate this huge spike, and then the man would hammer down on it again, going quite quickly in order to create a hole to pour down the black powder. Just crossed a bridge now where it's a drop off. And we'll also be coming up to one of the more spectacular sights as well as we round the corner and start to make our way over that one trestle and into one of the first of 2 tunnels. So we're going over one more bridge and then we'll be making our way through there. Well, we're passing through Slippery Rock. That name is there for a reason because those were the areas where those men were hung over ropes and then blasting away at the Slippery Rock area. They also had to be quite careful with all the rocks that they blasted away because they needed so much for ballast to build part of the roadbed as well. Well, the first car is just rounding the corner over that wooden trestle. You'll get a great view of the engines as they pop into the short tunnel. This is only 230 feet long, but this tunnel is quite dark. So as we go in, hold on to someone or something as we enter into these tunnels.
When we get to the top of the bridge, David, then go down. On our rail maps. Many of the early miners were walking up the White Pass Trail. Just thought that was another lake on their trip.
gorge on our left-hand side. That's actually named Dead Horse Gulch. Remember, there were those two trails, the White Pass Trail and the Chilkoot Trail. The Chilkoot Trail was far too steep to allow pack animals to go the entire length of that trail. But the White Pass Trail enabled pack animals to go the entire length. Many of these miners opted to take pack animals with them to help them carry their grub stake or 1 ton of goods up and over the pass with them. Well, these miners were very inexperienced with pack animals. They were driven half mad, but as it was, by Klondike fever. Had no experience with that, so they were very experienced with pack animals, and they didn't want to carry horse feed. It was very expensive and very heavy. They used numerous different animals: horses, mules, dogs, sheep, oxen. But horses and mules were the pack animals of choice. Well, many of these horses were on their way to the glue factories of Seattle and Vancouver when they were shipped up here. They were bought down there for $2 and sold for upwards of $200. Over 215 feet tall. Well, this bridge spans Gortzel Gulch. You see part of the river as it cascades down to the main part of the Skagway River. Well, we're not going to be going on this bridge today. It was retired back in 1969. I'm going to be going on a little bit more sturdier bridge up there. That bridge was retired in 1969 due to all the heavy ores and mining operations that was going on. The railroad was also a freight railroad. So that was retired back in 69, but still a great cantilever bridge. Oh, we're coming up to another bend and look down over Gortzel Gulch and through our second tunnel. This tunnel is actually 3 times the length of the last tunnel. It's over 700 feet long, so as we go through here, around the corner, be prepared to go through the tunnel and hold on to someone or something. See parts of the original White Pass Trail. We've been traveling along parts of that trail today. It was a little bit wider than this. It was about 6 feet to 8 feet wide, enough for a big packed animal to walk through. You'll see a sign that Trails 98. A couple people hiked down to Dead Horse Gulch and found some of those skulls. But they'd bring them back up. It's a National Historic Site. Well, the reason it was called Trail of 98, that was when the majority of people actually stampeded up here and came up to the Klondike area. It's also called the Rich Man's Trail because they could afford all those pack animals.
Yeah.
for turn point. We'll just be here for a few minutes, and then we're going to be headed back to Skagway after everyone does this quick seat exchange.
Hook us up to the front. So this is the lake, huh?
Must be. Good fish, huh?
Oh, actually, I'm living at White Cross Housing right now. Some little room.
Well, starting to look over to your right, you'll notice through the canyon Inspiration Point again. You'll be able to see the Western Ham cruise ship in town, also Harding Glacier and Harding Mountain on the other side. Oh, it's called Harding Glacier because President Harding was... Oh, President Harding came through Skagway and visited Alaska, and then some were saying he was poisoned. 2 weeks later, he died in San Francisco. Many people think he was poisoned.
Better hurry, here comes the trees.
Fifth in the entire U.S. landmass.
This one backed us in, ready for the next load. The old 73.
I gotta find that short.
Windy.
Shirt company.
see everybody back.
Are you already headed back to the ship?
Oh, we're gonna go out this way now.